Well, time me to check out a new game on the roster. Hello, everybody. D Jacob1234 here, or D Jacob12, whatever you guys prefer to call me. And that's right, my little lamb self or sheep self, whatever you want to call me, is back again for another one of these. Yeah, for those who don't know, I love this War of Mine. I've done 1 hour impression on it. I played the game enough to unlock some scenarios. I've done a bunch of custom scenarios. But I've never really found any game that could scratch upon it. But apparently that changed now. For those who are unaware, this game was originally made by, beats me actually, hang on, let me look up the name, by developer Pitpop. And according to what I could find out about it, it was on my front page of Steam with the caption, "This War of Mine meets zombie game." Apparently a lot of people who did try out the game apparently really loved it. As of recording this, the full game is yet to, well, the full game's dropped, but apparently there's a lot of issues with the game right now. So I decided to, before we actually get to playing that, we'll play the demo. Now on to this, and to explain some things. First off, what is Into the Dead? Well, I don't know. This is 1 hour impressions, and this is the game I've actually never heard of or played before, but apparently it's like this War of Mine, so if it has anything like that, I can actually kick back and have some fun playing this damn thing. Now, I would like to stress yet again, I've never played this. This is also the pre-alpha demo I got my hands on. I decided not to spend any cash on the game until I actually got to try it out. If it's good enough, maybe I'll do a stream or a future video on this game where I actually tackle a scenario mode. Or anything else. So let's get into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. I did boot the game to test this file.
This is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want to take a moment to thank y'all for your patience and resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but come out stronger on the other side. And I only wish I could be here to see it, huh? However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside
No gas.
the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? Let's get wait. They're where? Just give me... So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you,
hello?
The tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash, but if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look, what they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped. And staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
Well, it's Texas. I think I probably should get out of Texas. I'm a PA boy. Choose your survivors. Okay, so how many people do they offer? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's like State of K2. You got a couple pairs of survivors to pick. Okay. Let's read up our backstories. Tracy went to the rodeo to protest their treatment of the horses, not to fall for Wayne, a rugged Bronco rider who somehow won her over. Despite their different backgrounds, the pair connection was like lightning. They quickly began planning a future together. On the night of the outbreak, Tracy's pregnancy test came back positive. The couple now found themselves facing both the dead and the ramifications of starting a family in this hostile world. Daryl and Leo. Daryl, an I fucked up the word. An irritable high school baseball coach has been grappling with a difficult student named Leo. Despite his frustrations, Daryl's determined to stay by Leo's side and help him locate his family as the city descends into turmoil. That's a good teacher. When a teacher or a coach does not give up on a student, that is a rare thing I see nowadays. And it's nice when I hear about people like that. Because I can name like millions of teachers that I've met over my lifetime. Actually, most of my teachers who are still alive, I could think of them sacrificing me to save their own skin. Hell, some of them even disown their kids. For reasons. Diana spent her time outside class waiting tables at a local bar, save for a pair of high-end turntables. She had always strove to connect with the Sebastian, the bar's reserved and Marjorie owner. But now, having flipped these stats, the two finally share something common: the will to survive. Hector and Kaya. Kyla, a rebellious high school student, would frequently crash with her overprotective father, Hector, who would often push her into embracing his passion for outdoor living and self-reliance. The pair managed to reconcile after the chaos of the outbreak and the tragic loss of Kyla's mother. Daphne and Penny. Daphne, a dedicated therapist, was helping her patient Penny manage her intrusive thoughts and violent impulses. However, as the city fell to the undead, the pair started relying on each other in ways they never anticipated. Let me see here. We got will to live, melee damage stiffly increased while on low health, determines fire's resilient to morale loss from no low needs. Non-drinker, alcohol items cannot be consumed. Okay, I don't see a bad thing about that. I don't drink either. Thrill Seeker gains adrenaline state from damage, which boosts morale. Can craft crude moonshine from a cooking area. Spends a phase without leaving the shelter, results in morale loss. Iron Stomach and a Whittler. Can eat anything without getting his stomach upset. Pretty good. Melee weapons are cheaper to craft, but he's a bad cook. Can only cook slop at the cooking station. Ugh. Leo, tough. This fight takes less damage in combat and a slugger. Increased damage when using melee weapons. Though he's ferocious. This is more hunger each phase. Gunsmith. Rage weapons are cheaper to repair. Marksman deals more damage when using firearms. Jaded. Morale is restored slower than other survivors. Untiring. Loses rest slower than other survivors. Optimistic. Possibly gains a small amount of morale every phase. Repair case repair is less effective though. Gearhead. Gains an extra component resource for each dismantled item. Fortificationer. Barricades are cheaper to repair. Insomniac. Oh, I can relate to that one real bad actually. Loses more rest each phase. Evasive. Small chance of not taking damage in combat. Escape Artist. Create more lockpicks when crafting at a workbench. Lightweight, reduced backpack space. First aid training. Medical items are cheaper to craft. Good cook. Recipes generate more food at a cooking station. Ooh. Pacifist. Attack damage is... I don't care who you are. If a zombie apocalypse happens and you're like, I can't hurt them, I'm a pacifist. It's like, bitch, grab that fucking weapon. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. That fucker's trying to kill us. Kill them first. Blade Expert. Increase damage when using a blade weapon. Sneaky make less noise with scavenging. Ooh. Haunted though. Undead attack space will add a trauma state. I think if I'm gonna fall on anybody for this, I'll go with the ones I think I could work with better, which is either Daryl or Leo, or maybe Hector Kayla. He needs rest, but he loses more rest each phase. And she has lower backpack, but he can't cook. And he loses a lot of hunger. We might have to stick with this pair, though. We'll go this pair. We'll go this pair. The barricades are in bad shape. They're barely... Oh. Barely enough here to survive. We need to move to a new shelter as soon as possible and then find a way to escape this hellhole. Each day is split into two phases, daytime and night. During a phase, you can size fire stations craft, resolve their needs, and scavenge. Per matches to end the phase puts fires to work. Map station where you the map station is where you assign survivors to scavenge nearby location for resources. And bite your cheek. That really hurt. Scavenge begins when the current phase has ended. Okay. Oh. Low zombie density. Some cupboards or drawers may contain food and useful items. They're scavenged. Lockpick. Small repairs. Alright. Be careful, loose survivor means they're gone for good. Oh, really? This isn't Left 4 Dead? 38 Iron Drive. Oh. I'm getting some flashbacks here. All that. I don't know if it's useful yet, but we can find out. I am sneaking. Move the doors to peek. Okay. Don't alert the zombie. Alright. Ooh, we got some food. Got food. We got a weapon. Scissors! 1 damage, very low durability and noise, but very fast. New location discovered. Griffith & Son Hardware. Harsaw. Okay. Got some locations. I say I'm pressing S. With the weapon equipped, stick and press at E. Shh. Now stay fucking dead. That is a handy grab. Hatchet. You and me are gonna get very well acquainted. Head back to the shelter. All right. Night. Day log. Results of scavenger were very good shit. Barricades have been reinforced. The undead hurled themselves against the barricades. We didn't hold them back this time. Okay. We have nowhere to cook. That's the funny thing. We have nowhere to cook our food. Potential shelter. Few item useful items may still be hidden among the clutter. Decent work. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Get some rest. Need someone to stay at least tip-top shape. There we go. From our actions, let's move on. It's not a bad game. I can see why people call it like this war of mine, but I still see some issues with it. Shelter equipment. Someone held up here. Tell all the undead to move in. Beat that skull in. I hear it pop. Q to transfer all items. I need to remember that. Q. Someone barricade the door. Maybe to trap these things in here? I don't know. Not gonna lie either. A little unnerving. Oh, it actually has to follow you. Oh, hello, my little friend. The baseball bat. I'm already thinking some things I could do with this later on someone's head. Is that a beanbag? That's a beanbag. Very 80. And again, I'm not one to turn down a beanbag. They were, I'm not gonna lie, they're quite comfy when they want to be. Like if you have a long day and you just have that beanbag just sitting there, let me tell you, sitting in a beanbag after a long day sometimes is one of the greatest pleasures. Holy shit. All undead clear, you're free to move in. Well, let's move in then. You already have to ban the other place. Okay, move the chair. How do we claim a place? Well, they definitely barricaded this well. Broken pistol. Not gonna lie. Guns probably are death sentence, but at the same time, they're probably useful. Telescope. 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 Down, 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 down. All right, let's return to the shelter, I guess. I can't claim it, but we can move in now. Move shelter. So I assign to the station or map location be unassigned. Any craft progress be canceled or reimbursed. Move shelter. Ain't much, but it will work. Night, Tuesday, August 21st. The workbench crafts essential items can build new stations to expand your shelter's capabilities. Stations are the key to long-term survival. Come with you when you move shelters. We need 5 more cloth. I think there's still some stuff probably lying around here. Weapons bench level 1. Let's see. I know there was a bunch of shit when I left. No, it's all gone. So when you move in, you give up the stuff that's also there. That's kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Like a really stupid choice. Medical area we can't build. We can build a cooking area though. And I also... We're getting hungry. We gotta get food going. No offense, but if things go sideways, I'm out of here. Kid, I'm... Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a night, no scavenging. Get some rest. You're getting tired. Daytime. Leo gained gnawing hunger. Vegetable soup. Make a good bit of food. Actually, we don't need that much cooked. Cook 2 things of food. Actually, since he has gnawing hunger, we might need to cook an extra vegetable. Alright, you. We should still have some wood left over. You rebuild the barricades a little bit? Yeah, that'd be nice. Barricades need rebuilding daily, it seems. That's the threat. Now, how do you eat? I made food. Oh, you just click on it, consume it. Okay. All right. Cook some more food if you don't mind. There we go. We need more supplies, so he has to head out. I mean, I can see this War of Mine influence on this and a mixture of some State of Decay elements. I just don't know how I feel fully on this. Use from items may still be hidden among the clutter. As empty as everywhere else, still maybe some base resources left. Take a bottle or 2. Let's go. Be careful, lose fire means they're gone for good. Oh, you don't say. And I know that, and I'm a fucking sheep. Oh shit. Opportunities to climb. Come on, Daryl. Good cloth. We can use that to make some things. Okay. W to hide in places marked with that little circle icon. Take all that for now. All right, that could be useful. Right. I hear sounds upstairs. I'm a little terrified, not gonna lie. The sounds are quite unnerving. Tell a devil I said hello. We can use some meat. Frying pan. It's loud. Give me all that. Shit, I better move. That thing screamed. Okay. 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 We got some meat. Oh, that's better. Alright, head up here. You're gonna make something else now. Hydrate. That's key. Commercial. We need a. Can't make that. Can't make that. Need more of that. And make us a commercial. And squeeze in 2 lockpicks. Make 2. With this, we can cook some food now as well. Bet I got blamed for the whole thing somehow. It's like me whenever I talked about my parents growing up. Okay, get to cooking you. Night. Okay, you're gonna go scavenging tonight. I know, it's risky. But it's a must. Still some items left there we can go get. Son of a bitch, I fucked up again. Do we have a commercial area now? I had him build one. Oh, it's down here. It does feel like home exact, but time spent here feels a little less gloomy. Aspire to use the area to distress and unwind. That would be a good idea for him. Tomorrow he'll work on the boards. When barricade attacks become overwhelming, it's time to move on. I need to find a telescope or something to give us more spots. It might just be where we have to go. Move and loot. That's the game. PSA filler has been pinned up notice board. It reads, bring only what you need. Leave valuables and non-essential items at home. When your household number is called, head towards your district designated emergency shelter. I'm gonna barricade that. Was it good or not? I don't know. Water. Junk food. He has a short burst of energy, but when lacking for a small amount of hunger versus something else. Pills. We got some pills. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! I didn't think anyone would hear me! I didn't even get that much loot, I had to run! We discovered, while scavenging, we found some evidence of coordinating civilian evacuation in the Cross-Level 6 district. We should have looked around town so we could find more information. He's tired, he needs to rest. If we find some leads, that'd be nice. We still don't got enough for a medical bed. Will we ever have enough, actually? Prepare some of the barricades so we can hold them off a bit longer. Sunday, August 24th. Leo get lost strange. That's good. He's tired. Oh, shit, it's starting to get harder here. We're gonna have to move soon. Ain't no point just waiting around. I didn't get to loot this place fully. Rude but effective. Damage speed, noise is low. Oh, I did it again. Okay, kid, you're gonna have to cook again. I know you don't want to cook, but I only can, technically. Actually. Yeah, no, he'll have to cook. Oh boy. Even for a demo, this is stressing on my body. No hard choices yet. We have no medical area either. I need to do something about that. Okay, he was here last. That's it. We just have to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Christ. Actually, the upstairs might be our only hope. I think his friends heard me. check the attic. Okay. Baton. I'll take it. Just fucking die! That's a lot of noise, but it's the best I got in the way of killing. Won't be taking it from me. I do not fear your foul darkness. Hey, listen, I'm not infected. Try and get out of here. Maybe you can come with us. If you, I don't know, open the fucking door. Okay, if we get on the roof, we can maybe go in through the roof. Actually, that might be a good escape point. I don't know if zombies can hop. If they can hop, I'm fucked. Screwdriver. A little less noise, actually. Quieter, stealthier. Doesn't do much damage starting out, but it can at least save my ass if need be. Come on. If I was right, there's a telescope here. No wonder this was a looting spot. 3 new places, 3 new looting spots, and probably a home. I hope a home. Thank the Lord you're here. I could ring the bell. Are demons still wandering the streets? Please, I can't stand another night up here. A chemist. Distillery recipe give extra alcohol and fuel. Blunt weapons damage reduced, though. Increased chance of being sick from eating uncooked food. We'll take it. Thanks, I figured I would die up here. You coming? Okay. Alright, we got what we came for. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Tell your gods I said hello. Strange marking. There's some odd graffiti on the back fence of the churchyard. The tag looks like a round maze with a path route inward. In the bushes nearby, there's an odd stormwater gate. Locked with brown leaves, but nothing else to know. Some leaves. Might be a way out of here. Trust the military, but not if they ever helped us. Okay. Locked in the plans menu. Shit, we need to definitely consider moving. Alright. Get some sleep. Feels like another stupid team building exercise. Yeah, sure, kid. It's totally team building right now. There's a garden here, though. Oak City contains convenience store food, but there are other useful items scattered about. sleep's not good, but he's already has to sleep because he's drained. Make our... No, we can't. I can make a weapon workbench. Finally. You can make a weapons workbench and actually use that to help us. They have to give them... You have to give them time to heal if you use a bandage. So it's like real life. Yeah! Why does that get me? Alright. Alright. Let's fully loot an area before I decide to move there this time. Let's go on through the roof. Wait, this is Texas. I can get shot. There's a gun. Everyone has guns in Texas. Let's be honest. Let's go. Joe to first. Yeah. I'm begging you, don't leave me for dead. Strong soldier. Gearhead. Extra's lost when hunger is low. Happy to have you. We can work with you. Thanks. I'll be seeing you soon. So this place has a recruitment station. Get off! Shit. Like actual shit. Don't know how you died up here, but I don't think I want to leave you alone up here. Police brutality! I couldn't resist. I had to do it. It's a police baton. You can't blame me. All right. This is clear. I need to get a medical bed as soon as humanly possible, though. I gotta start treating Leo. Actually, bandages would be nice. Treat that as soon as we get back to base and leave Leo out of the duty for a while. Not the break. I am not letting you call for your friends. Not this time. Not again. Medical herbs. Those aren't that useful right now. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Can I kill it? I can't look any more that direction. Sorry, but death says otherwise. We're all clear now. Let's see if there's anything else here. If not, I'll just move in. I could take all that. Couple. All right, Leo. Well done again. Oop. Could use these actually. The rest of that I don't really need at this moment in time, and I'll probably leave it because I gotta move soon. Those guys are pounding on my barricade windows. Sybil's been hastily painted on the pavement near a manhole. Partially covered by dust and grime. We discovered. Get the fuck out of here. Night, Monday. Okay, we need to move like now. So our science stations, yes, we will move like now. Grab everything. We only got like one board left. We gotta go. All right. Who has 9 hunger? Okay. You are gonna go sleep. Hopefully we have a bed. Stashed somewhere. We have also 4 survivors. He's tired. Sandy's also fucked right now. Make a medical area. Actually, no. You're not gonna make the medical area. You go relax in the commercial area. Joe is hungry. Joe, can you cook? No, that's not the cooking station. That's the barricade station. Oh, fuck, so I have to find everything all over again. Ah, the cooking station. Oh, this is bad. He has iron stomach, so we don't have to worry about too much of him. Medical area. Night. Okay. There we go. Now you will go get some rest. Go eat some of the junk food. You're going to be heading on a scavenging run. We need to get more supplies. I find out where we stashed the fucker. Overwhelmed. That's a loss. Damn, I did it again. All right. Oh, we can just make medical supplies. Healing. State gain. Okay. Actually, check out this garden. We can maybe use it. I mean, it's literally just sitting here. Got any seeds? No. We need water. Alright, kid. Listen, we got no water. So, this is bad. Makeshift hammer. Makeshift knife. Okay. Actually, it's cheaper if we have the other guy do it. But instead, we're gonna have you do. Focus on boarding up the shelter a bit. Just give us some breathing room. That's all I'm asking. Closer will slow down the undead, but it won't hold them forever. Oh yeah. The undead, they come at you. big one. Is this thing gonna move? I don't think it will. Tell. Shit! Jesus Christ! Water! Thank you. Electrical components, duct tape. Thank God I checked. Bottle and beer. Temporary restore morale. We're not going to be drinking. Fucking connect that hitbox already. Okay. Haven't found anything yet. Oh shit! This is bad. This is real bad. Oh. That was real bullshit. Seriously, I lost a good chunk of that health because of bullshit hitboxes. They all died. Now coming, so I received free status. Oh, there's the plan. All right. I think we're gonna call it here, though. I know this isn't a 1 hour thing, but let's talk about it now, though. All right, for those who don't know, this isn't gonna be a very long one because I'm gonna not lie, it's not that good. If I could give my honest opinion, it's not a good game. I mean, it can be fun, but the game just feels too janky at points. There were literally times I'm pressing my keyboard to move and do stuff, and my character's not doing anything. There's also times where it's just like, this is dumb. Why the fuck can't I just, you know, get water from other means, you know? For example, there's like that, but that's just like a personal pet grievance, but I will go over what I didn't like now. the game's glitchy and buggy a bit. I pressed the keyboard a couple times to move and it wouldn't register. The same thing when hitting. As you saw earlier, I was hitting that zombie and it wasn't connecting, which made no goddamn sense. It should connect. I'm hitting him, but apparently he gets to hit off on you first and boom, that's it. Also, I really just don't like the art style. I don't know if it's because it's an 80s thing or what, but I just couldn't get my head wrapped around this art style. Now, on to my verdict. The game does have a good premise. I do like the changes they made, and I do like some of the stuff they did. Not gonna lie. They did use the War is Mine formula kind of nicely. But, and this is the but part, there are times you're really not feeling that presence. Something I like about this War of Mine that many games need to take note of if they're going to try to do something like it is you're constantly feeling that pressure of the war. With the zombies, you can go to the barricade things and they'll come slam on them for a minute. But the main thing of notice is every time a phase happens, well, they'll bang, you'll just get reminded, oh, hey, your barricade's going down. Plus, I don't like the fact of, like, we don't get to keep, like, sticking one spot. I don't know if that's just me, but it is something that kind of, like, irritates me a little bit. I get, like, moving. When in a zombie apocalypse, you probably can't stay in one place for too long. But, and this is where I'm going to be saying this, it doesn't feel like I'm growing attached. Also, the people here, in the War of Mine, I've always felt attached to them. And when I see dead people, I know it feels bad. I don't know why, but that hits me. But here, I literally just lost Daryl, and I felt nothing. Which says something, because I've lost characters in State of Decay 2, and I felt something. I lost characters in this War of Mine, and I, like, cried over it. But with him, I'm just like, oh, that's just bullshit. And I moved on. Maybe it's just a me thing, but I always want to feel connected. You know, I want to feel connected to them when these characters. Now on to the verdict, though. I give the game a 3 out of 10. Yeah, as you noticed, 3 out of 10. Hopefully, future me is putting that up already. But I just couldn't get into this. It could probably hit somebody's, like, dopamine receptor somewhere, and it could be a good game. I have no doubt about that. And I know this is a pre-alpha demo. That's why I'm giving it a bit more leeway, because this is just a pre-alpha demo. It's not finished. There's going to be bugs, which is why it's like, I'm giving it that leeway. But considering the full game dropped already, I don't know. I don't think I could give it much more of a leeway. If you're going to have a demo, I would recommend at least updating the demo. But they didn't. So, yeah. 3 out of 10. I like to say that as coming from me, I think that's a pretty good passing score. Now, on to the major thing. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Now on to the major thing, though. What is my, do I recommend this game or should it just vanish? If they can iron out the hitbox issues, and maybe there's a more to this game than I'm finding out in this 1 hour play, then maybe I would recommend it. I'll state this. If you like this War of Mine, check out the demo. If you like zombie games and this War of Mine like I do, check out the demo. You might like the game, but you might also be like me and be like, well, that's just dumb. Wait, why'd they do a change like that? Why is that a thing? I don't know. The game can have some good parts, I feel, but other parts, it's just a letdown. So yeah, that's been my impression of Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. Again, 3 out of 5. I recommend it if you just want to play something that's similar to this War of Mine and has zombies in it. Don't feel too much. I would like to say I will give it props for including the 80 aesthetic quite nicely. Because it does feel nice, oh, like the menu and everything feeling like that, as you can tell. But like I said, I don't like the face. I think one of my main issues with this game is I don't like the faces. I don't like it. I don't know if it's just because it's me or something, but I don't like a phase system. I like it being like a time limit. Certain amount of time, and then it's nighttime. Someone has to scavenge at night because it's the only way. Or maybe you can still see someone out scavenging, but, you know, I don't know. I just didn't like the phase system, I guess. It didn't feel, I guess, good to me. I didn't feel involved as much. And fucking this war is mine. I'm constantly on my seat. Constantly like, okay, we gotta get this guy over here. Get this guy over here. Oh, boy. But in this, no. No, no, no. Anywho, we're gonna call it here. Thank you all so much for watching for my first impressions of Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days. Like I said, never played it before. I can see the similarities to this war of mine, but it doesn't hit the right note for me. If you like zombie games and you like this war of mine, check out the demo on Steam, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody. Peace off, and don't forget to like and subscribe.